This video right now has been trending all over social media. Hi guys, welcome back to my live. I'm live here right here on YouTube, streaming live. And as you can see, we are having a discussion on the trending topic, which says the lieutenant versus Nyeson Wike, guys. It's very interesting and it's all over social media. It's all over social media, guys, and it's trending. So apparently, news getting to us, okay, news getting to us is that the Nigerian contrast weakest heated naval clash with the military guy. Okay, it's trending all over social media, and people are saying many things. So this post has about 3,317 views. Soldier is trending because today soldiers yes yes in Wake for demolishing a property owned by a former army chief, and Nigerians are loving it. Since the military general incident in 2019, you can hear him saying, "Shut up! Are you mad? You are a fool? Do you know who I am?" A frustrated, humbled Wike called as a three-star general on orders to keep him and his entourage out of a property. Wike claims that the owner of the property lacks proper documentation. Therefore, construction mustn't happen on site. Okay. Meanwhile, the soldier said the property has full documentation and Wike should follow proper procedures because they've submitted all the paperwork for the FCTA. Somehow, Wike somehow claimed that the soldiers wanted to hide them. After making some powerful phone calls, the soldiers stood on orders. Wow, interesting. Okay, himself, some the soldiers stood on orders. So he himself, his police escort, DSS, and aides became violent. Other overzealous police officers aggressively shoved a soldier who somehow still remained composed. As you can see from the video, I have the video playing. Then Wike started preaching against the abuse of power, impunity, and integrity. One of the aides asked the general to shut up when Oga is talking, forgetting Wike is but a mere civilian, not a GCFR or military officer. Wow. Okay, not a GCFR. Interesting. A junior officer joined Wike at hurling insults at the three-star general while instantly rebuking him, reminding him he is far off above him, so he shouldn't be talking while he spoke. Eventually, Wike swore that they won't work on site. The general again advised him to go through proper channels, and it only angered Wike and more. This is the second time a soldier is standing firm against Wike. Remember General Saharam? Well, I don't remember what happened with General Saharam, but as people say that it happened, Wike claims General Saharam. Okay, I will tell you what happened. Wike claims General Saharam ordered him to be denying the allegations. The General Jubril said 2019, 2019, Wike offered him billions to rig the general elections in Rivers, but he stood on integrity. But since then, became Wike's enemy. Nigerians are saying Wike finally got a dose of his own medicine and he couldn't take it. Why praises are piling for the three-star general for maintaining his composure throughout the drama. Make your own voice count here while I'm on live. Okay, let's hear what other people are saying. So the military police. Well, let's hear what other people are saying. The nation's first line of defense is not the army; it is the people. That's the police saying. The Inspector General of Police is out here saying that the nation's first line of defense is not the army; it is the people. The police. This is what the IG of the police is saying. A nation's first line of defense is not the army; it is the people. Okay, people have a lot of things to say. The military lieutenant, AM Yamir. Well, I don't know whether I got the name right, but the guy's composure is something that raised his internet. How he was there telling the man, "I am not a fool, sir." The man would say, "Are you mad?" Say, "I am not mad. I am not a fool." That is what is trending right here, right now on social media. Okay, and the streets are talking and the people are saying many things. For people who don't know, the CDS is the chief of defense staff. That's who the CDS is, the chief of defense staff. We can even call the chief of defense staff thinking the guy would panic. People are saying it is the steez and the confidence. It's the steez and the confidence for this guy. Wow, that's a whole lot. Okay, as you're joining me here right now, don't forget to like and share this video, as much as you can. Let's get people here and let's have other people's opinion on this same issue. All right. It's very, very interesting topic. It's a very, very, very interesting topic. He said, "I am not an officer, I have integrity." That he has integrity. Wike was humbled. This person said Wike was humbled. Wike called the chief of defense staff to rescind the order given by the retired vice admiral. But even the CDS, that's the chief of defense staff, knows that he cannot rescind the order of the admiral just like that, because in the military there is nothing like former. A superior ranked officer will always be a senior even after retirement and will always be well respected by people after him. Okay? By people after him. The CDS, that's the chief of defense staff, knows that he will always be retired one day. He will also be retired one day and also needs a loyalty as shown by the lieutenant. The military is the most disciplined organization in the world. That's what people are saying, that the military is the most disciplined organization in the world. Can I have your thoughts here? Notice something when the young lieutenant was talking to Wike, his hands were in his pockets. But when he collected the phone to speak to the chief of defense staff, he was attention, even though the chief of defense staff wasn't present. Wow, this is very, very wonderful. It's very something to commend on, because people are noticing many things. We the civilians didn't even notice that the guy wasn't standing on attention when he was speaking to the FCT minister, Nyeson Wike. But people notice, people are saying, the streets are talking, people are saying a lot of things on this particular issue. That's why I had to come here live on YouTube to speak about it. Let's hear people's opinion on things. It's a very, very interesting topic we are having right now. Okay, so if you are just joining, thank you for joining us. So as I'm talking about the steez of the people listening to the guy, he said that he noticed something when the young lieutenant was he noticed something that when the young lieutenant was talking with Nyeson Wike, his hands were in his pocket. But when he collected the phone to speak to the chief of defense staff, he was at attention, even though the chief of defense staff was not present. He doesn't care about Wike because he is an officer and he has integrity. People, Nigerians saying a lot of things. Nigeria, stop complaining and stand up for military. Vice Admiral A.M. Yerima, Chief of Defense Staff. You know, 15 soldiers to tell Wike. People said, King Tunde, Mazi Tunde Ednot said, 15 soldiers tell Wike, say him no fit pass enter land. He couldn't pass. Him come the powerless immediately. He turned back. Imagine 200 million Nigerians standing up for their rights. Think about it. Thinking that the chief of defense staff would become alarmed, Wike called him. For me, it is the confidence and the steez. This is all about confidence, courage, the steez, the gallantry of the guy. When you talk about gallant, you talk about the military. He was nothing, he was talking normal to the chief of defense staff. Okay, people are saying the guy's reaction was so iconic. You know, people have a lot of things to say. So, for people who don't know, CDS is the chief of defense staff. The moment the Nyeson Wike placed a call to the chief of defense staff to let him speak with the naval officer, the guy was taking the call. He stood on attention, you know, and that's it. People, the inspector general of police said that Nigeria is the people. Out of everything, Nigerians are the people. Same general and the chief of defense staff that Wike was calling today for office for his arrogance was laughing. Wike is learning. He said, the general O.O. Oluyede said, every soldier has an element of madness for why the right thinking man withdraws from the danger, a soldier charges towards it. Why a normal people withdraw from danger, a soldier charge. Nigerians have released the Yoruba version of Nyeson Wike versus the naval officer. People are making memes, people are making skits about it. It is all over social media right now. This guy is trending for the right reasons. And this guy is not just a novice in the military, okay? He is a Gen Z, according to sources. The Nigerian Defense Academy does not produce docile officers. The officer's response reflects admiral composure, emotional intelligence, qualities that lie at the heart of the military leadership training. His ability remain calm, firm, and respectful under verbal provocation. Honestly, under verbal provocation demonstrates military discipline and professionalism. You can see from his reaction, from his body language. Nevertheless, it is both unfortunate and inappropriate for a federal minister to use such language to a serving officer in the armed forces. Public officials should portray model civility and restraint, especially when addressing those in uniform who embodied national service and sacrifice. We cannot shut our eyes or turn a blind eye to the military, people who are defending Nigerians every day in the field, notwithstanding the case is a subject to scrutiny. Notwithstanding, you can see how gallant A.M. Yerima, the Nigerian naval officer, was standing against all odds, against everything. He stood his ground. And people are saying, in case like those, this one hold and be shouting. People said a lot of things. Him calling the officer a fool in uniform is like making a direct calling on all the chief of defense staff that is an inappropriate word, which is wrong, which made the chief of defense staff not to answer him. You know, when people are saying that it was the moment he started um, using abusive words on the boy, on the gallant officer. That was when the chief of defense staff decided he wouldn't speak to him. He wouldn't even hear him because he was using a derogatory word on the the guy. It's something. It's very very admirable. That's very admirable from the guy. Wike labeling the military officer a fool threatens the national and undermines authority of the commander in chief. It's very interesting to see what's happening in Nigeria. Very, very interesting topic. If you're just joining, we are talking about the clash between the AM Yerima, you know, and the chief, the FCT minister, which is Nyeson Wike in Nigeria, is happening right now. And people who doesn't know, you should know that the father of the AM Yerima, Brigadier General M. Yerima, retired, was once a military man, and he's retired. He isn't the office age mate. He's not the office age mate, and Wike, they share the same son age mate. If you know what I'm talking about. You know, you say your boys are stopping me from accessing the land in my own FCT. That his boys. Forgetting to refer those guys as gallant officers. Sorry about that. Honorable Minister, please give one of my boys the phone. To say, take the phone. Your boss wants to speak to you. My friend, take. You can see him commanding the guy and saying, my friend, take the phone. See, Yerima, I don't have the time and strength to talk too much. Don't allow the man enter that premises. If you do, consider your job gone. Officer Yerima, Roger that. So you can hear him say, Roger. Okay, that's the the common thing we hear the officer saying, Roger, sir, Roger that, sir. Wike, you have spoken with the CDS now. Get out of my way. Officer Yerima to Wike, sorry, sir, but I can't allow you access to this land. I am an officer, I have integrity. Wike, shut up, get out. Wike was telling him to shut up and get out. That's very, very interesting. Until I come again, please don't forget to like and sub. Peace.